This tutorial is going to be simple and precious. Mint julep, Colonel mustard, waxes, some gold goodies, that's why I said it's going to be precious. And all of these products will go into this stunner, so let's get into it now. And I sanded the whole piece starting with an 80 grit to get rid of the varnish. And then I switched to a 220 grit to smooth out that pretty wool. I hovered the whole piece and now it's time for a disgusting step, which is applying varnish stripper on those nice shaped curvy legs. I apply varnish in abundance. Oh, and by the way, please wear gloves when working with chemicals, don't do like me. Anyway, I wrapped the legs in plastic and let it overnight to do its thingy. Now welcome to the next day when I unwrapped it, applied another coat of varnish stripper and let it work for a few more hours. Afterwards, I took away the plastic and I start cleaning with mineral spirit. Then I switched to a toothbrush to get in between the curves, and then I clean everything with white lightening Dixie Belle furniture cleaner. I cleaned the whole piece with white lightening, and at the end I rinsed the whole piece 2 times only with water to get rid of any solution, dirt. Again, nothing much or extra to report, just same as the first coat, dab all over the piece. And I let it dry for a few hours. I also applied slick stick on the handles so the paint will properly stick to the metal.
And then the last step is applying 2 coats of Boss on the writing area. Boss is a stain blocker, it prevents bleed through and it also eliminates the odor, so we need it for all these problems. By the way, I let it dry between coats for about 2 hours.
Well, the prep is done, so ready to give this boy a new identity. Let's do it! I applied mint julep with the best tank brush all over the piece by dabbing it, which will create a soft, nice texture. It's a good exercise for bicep, tricep, and like paint and fitness. Yes, please. Just dab all over the piece. Take breaks if you need. I needed a few. But otherwise, nothing else to report, to explain. So I let you enjoy the painting, the music, and see you later. I let the paint dry for about 2 hours, and now it's time for some voodoo gel stain in Tobacco Road. Our favorite. Oh yeah.
While it was drying, we didn't lose the time procrastinating. Well, sometimes we do. But now we applied this perfect gel stain shade. I applied it with a brush and 1 coat was just enough, so those stunning wood grains will nicely peek through.
Now it's time for the second coat of mint julep. I also painted the handles, and once they dried, I applied gold gilding wax. Nice, isn't it?
On the writing area, I started to dab Colonel Mustard, same with the Best Dunk brush. I only painted the bottom area as the wooden compartments will match with the legs, so we just decided to leave them as they are.
And after it dried in 2 hours, I applied the second coat of Colonel Mustard. After everything dried, I seal it with clear wax and our Le Petit brush using circular motions. I also seal the handles area at the moment, and I let the wax set for 15-20 minutes. Then I buff off the excess with a piece of cloth, and I put back the handles as they need to be there for our next step. Then I buffed off the excess from the rest of the desk. And honestly, we can't leave this yellow just like this. We have to apply black wax over, which will make it look really antique and interesting. The same, I used circular motions and applied wax all over. I also let it set for 15-20 minutes and then I buffed it off with a piece of cloth. Next, I picked up Moonshine Metallics in Gold Digger, one of the delicate lace silk screen, and I did an elegant stencil on the keyholes, making it quite sophisticated. I stick the stencil, I picked up a small amount of Gold Digger on a sponge, and wait and see. I went a bit over the edges, but I cleaned it quick with a damp tissue, problem sorted. And I did the same on the drawer's keyhole. We are not done with the Gold Digger just yet. We are going to create some drips now. I used the mist bottle to damp the top of the drawer. I applied the metallic paint, watered it down, and then I just dabbed it with a piece of cloth to erase some of the paint as it was a bit too much. And I applied it again by dabbing it, and then I watered it down with a mist bottle. And I'm happy with my drips now. All good, calm. The situation is kinda under control. I faded a bit those drips with the cloth, and let's move forward. I went back and I did some drips on the middle of the drawers and also around the stencil. It looks so fancy surrounded by gold, isn't it? On the bottom, I damped the area, I applied the paint, and then I just dabbed it with the cloth, fading it out. I sealed the whole piece with clear wax, let it set for 15-20 minutes, then buff it off with a piece of cloth. We are bringing the magical golden gilding wax, which I applied on every single corner and edge by dry brushing it. I just pick up some wax, wipe the excess on a piece of cloth, it will define it to make it really precious, subtle and elegant. I sealed the voodoo gel stain with 3 layers of gator hide to be super protected, also water repellent. I let each layer dry for 2 hours in between, and in 30 days is completely cured and secured. On the drawer side, I applied Best Mama's butter in orange groove to revive the wood and leave a really fresh smell. And this is the final result. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you like this tutorial or it inspired you in any way. See you next time. Bye!